Pakistan released a commemorative stamp. Pakistan released a commemorative stamp with respect to Burhan Wani. 2 years back, Burhan Wani died, and he was a terrorist, Hezbollah terrorist. Pakistan released that stamp. Releasing of this stamp is strongly objected by India. India issued diplomatic displeasure about releasing a commemorative stamp in the name of a terrorist who got killed by Indian Army. President Ramnath Kovind gave approval to Good Samaritan's law in Karnataka. President Ramnath Kovind gave approval to Good Samaritan's law in Karnataka. This is the first law in India not to harass the Good Samaritans. Good Samaritans are the people who help the victims in the distress, particularly accident victims in the distress, because the first hour of an accident, immediately after the accident, is a golden hour. It is considered as golden hour, and within that hour, if you can take the person to the hospital, half of the lives will be saved. More than 1.5 lakh people die in India only with road accidents every year. More than 1.5 lakh people, and we are observing how fatal the road accidents are. So, to protect the Good Samaritans from harassment, now Karnataka government have passed a law, and President Ramnath Kovind, that law was reserved for the President consideration, and Ramnath Kovind supported the law. Say, good thing, and all state governments should emulate similar laws. Prime Minister Modi, in a speech yesterday, have said that Indian economy is going to surpass British economy very soon. Indian economy is going to surpass British economy very soon. Okay, so let's hope. Next thing, today, October 1st, International Day of Older Persons, Senior Citizens. October 1st, International Day of Older Persons, Senior Citizens. The theme of today, celebrating older human rights champions. The theme of today's Senior Citizens Day or Older Persons Day, celebrating older human rights champions. This is. And October 4th and 5th, Vladimir Putin is coming to India. The Russian President Vladimir Putin is coming to India on October 4th and October 5th. India is going to gift Russia 3 MiG-21 aircrafts. 3 MiG-21 aircrafts. India is going to gift Russia 3 MiG-21 aircrafts. As you all know, India-Russia have summit level partnership. India-Russia have summit level partnership. Having summit level partnership is a big thing in relations. For example, India-EU have summit level partnership. India-ASEAN have summit level partnership. India-Russia have summit level partnership. Having summit level partnership means something in IR. Having summit level partnership is something like peak zenith in IR. Remember this. Next. Coming to important current affairs. There was Project Unnati. Project Unnati. Ministry of Shipping. It was a project to improve ports in India. Private ports and also world-class ports, international ports in India. Increasing the capability of ports in India. Project Unnati. Remember, Project Unnati is to improve the ports in India. Next thing, Scientists found 59 Indian plant species under IUCN threat category. 59 Indian plant species under IUCN threat category. IUCN red data list is very important for civils exam. IUCN means International Union for Conservation of Nature and Natural Resources. Regularly IUCN will issue data list, red data book. In that, extinct, threatened, endangered, critically endangered, vulnerable, near threatened, like we have various categories. So we have to remember, like we have olive ridley turtles, we have spoonbill sandpiper, we have Jordan courser, we have various birds which we will discuss in a separate class. But remember, IUCN red data list is very important for exam. Next. Department of Financial Services, Ministry of Finance. Ministry of Finance, Department of Financial Services launched Financial Inclusion Index. Ministry of Finance, Department of Financial Services of Government of India launched Financial Inclusion Index. There are 3 dimensions in the index. There are 3 dimensions. Access to financial services, usage of financial services, quality of financial services. Access to financial services, usage of financial services, quality of financial services. As you all know, India is now working for financial inclusion. Jan Dhan Yojana also started for financial inclusion. It is not just opening the bank account, but access, quality, usage is also important. If you open a bank account without using it, there is no use of having a bank account. So quality of financial inclusion also should increase. So India is now starting financial inclusion index. Mrs. Mary Kom have become a brand ambassador of tribes in India under TriFed. Brand ambassador for TriFed. Mary Kom, important thing. Mary Kom have become a brand ambassador, you know, famous boxer, and she is really important for all of you. Her spirit is more important. Government has set up Injeti Srinivas High Level Committee on Corporate Social Responsibility. Injeti Srinivas High Level Committee on Corporate Social Responsibility. Companies Act was amended in 2013. Companies Act was amended in 2013, and Section 135. Section 135 of Companies Act of 2013 speaks about CSR, Corporate Social Responsibility. 2% of funds earned, 2% of profits earned should be earmarked for CSR activities like women empowerment, food for children, education, environmental protection, Swachh Bharat, disaster response. If a company does something for its own employees, it won't come under CSR. If a company does something for its own employees, it won't come under CSR. Company has to earmark 2% of its profits for CSR. So a high level committee was appointed on CSR, Injeti Srinivas Committee. So keep reading about CSR. Coming to today's newspaper, every year and every time we will be seeing articles about economy, particularly monetary policy. Monetary Policy Committee is going to meet from October 3rd to October 5th to decide rates in India. Monetary policy rates in India. What do you mean by rates? Repo rate, reverse repo rate, SLR, CLR, CRR, all these things. this time there is every likelihood of increasing of rates. There is every likelihood of increasing of rates. Most probably, repo rate is going to be increased by Friday by 25 base points. Most probably, repo rate might be increased by Friday by 25 base points. This time, monetary policy have seen new things in the Indian economy. First thing is 12% depreciation of rupee compared to dollar. Increasing of oil prices. 12% of depreciation of rupee compared to dollar. Increasing of oil prices. And a fantastic word was used. India is importing inflation. That means India is purchasing inflation. If oil prices are high, India is purchasing oil at a high rate. India importing inflation. It's really good, right? India is importing inflation. All these things the other wrote, and the other also told food prices are okay. Inflation have not been increased because of food prices. Food prices are not growing extraordinarily. All these things the other have spoken about. Here, liquidity coverage ratio. A new word is used in the article called liquidity coverage ratio. With the volatilities in the market recently, RBI allowed the banks to have more liquidity. Liquidity coverage ratio. Just read about this word, liquidity coverage ratio. And there is one more article on Sabarmala. Indian Young Lawyers Association versus Union of India. Indian Young Lawyers Association versus Union of India. It's a PIL versus State of Kerala. Indian Young Lawyers Association versus State of Kerala. This is a PIL, Sabarmala. You all know recently Supreme Court told that women can enter into Sabarmala temple. Rest all you read. India won Asia Cup cricket, defeating Bangladesh, but Afghanistan won the hearts. India won Asia Cup, but Afghanistan won the hearts. Winning heart is more important than winning cricket, right? In Parliament's court. In Parliament's court. See, last week Supreme Court gave a judgment saying that it is not the domain of the Supreme Court to make a law on behalf of Parliament where the criminals should be disallowed to enter into politics. The people on whom charge sheet was made were disallowed to enter into politics. Supreme Court told it is up to the Parliament to make an effective law to discourage criminals entering into politics. And as per the data given by ADR, Association of Democratic Reforms, out of 543 MLAs, on 179 there were criminal cases. On 179, just see the ratio. Out of 543 MPs, on 179 there were criminal cases. More than 100 cases, more than 100 MPs, there were grave crimes. It was not general crimes, but like kidnapping, sexual assault, all these things. And if you see last Lok Sabha in 2009, out of total strength of Lok Sabha, 163 have criminal charges. Okay. The question is, are we electing criminals, or without our consent criminals are coming into politics? In fact, we are electing criminals. We are electing criminals. Iram Shomla from Manipur 2 years back contested the elections and she got less than 100 votes, 70 or 80. Whereas a rapist got thumping majority. in UP elections. So we can never confirm the public mindset. And very beautifully the author have put it. A survey conducted by Center for the Study of Developing Societies. A survey conducted by Center for the Study of Developing Societies said, will you vote for a honest legislator, honest public representative who will not function for you, or will you vote for a tainted public representative who will actually work for you? People are ready even to vote for a tainted public representative. So we don't bother whether they are tainted or not. If you see the percentage, 179 out of 545, almost 40%, 38-39%. This is the thing. So in Parliament's court, very beautiful article, everybody has to read. And next, this year is a year of Mahatma Gandhi. 150th birth anniversary celebrations of Mahatma Gandhi. And you all know, in GS paper 2 days back, the relevance of Gandhi in the modern world. A question was already asked, which I think all of you can write an effective answer. Relevance of Gandhi in the modern world. Okay. Gandhi said, my life is my message. My life is my message. And Gandhi was a moralist. Gandhi was really important for the world. More important for the world today than yesterday. He is more important for the world today than yesterday. Gandhi told, earth can satisfy everyone's need but not everyone's greed. Earth can satisfy everyone's need but not everyone's greed. He told, with gentleness we can shake the world. With gentleness you can shake the world. Don't lose faith in humanity. Humanity is like an ocean. If few drops in the ocean are dirty, the entire ocean will not become dirty. Don't lose faith in humanity. Humanity is like an ocean. If few drops in the ocean are dirty, the entire ocean will not become dirty. And Gandhi told, forgiveness is not weakness. Only strong can forgive. Forgiveness is the strength of strong. Only strong people can forgive. He also told, India lives in villages. India lives in villages. He emphasized on Grama Swarajya. Emphasized on Grama Swarajya. He also defined happiness. Happiness is when what you think, what you do and what you say. Happiness is when what you think, what you do and what you say are in perfect harmony. They are in perfect harmony. Gandhi's 7 sins: wealth without work, knowledge without character, pleasure without conscience, science without humanity, politics without principles, commerce without morality, worship without sacrifice. Worship without sacrifice. They are deadly sins according to Mahatma Gandhi. They are deadly sins. And he also emphasized on non-violence. At the same time, he supported mercy killing. He told, when my son is suffering with rabies, if there is no way to cure him, I can kill him to relieve him from agony. I can kill him to relieve him from agony. This is not violence. This is not violence. In fact, Gandhi also spoke about true independence. Real Swaraj does not mean acquisition of authority by few, but acquisition of capacity by many To resist the authority when it is misused. To resist the authority when it is misused. Is Gandhi relevant? Einstein told, future generations would be surprised to know that a man like Mahatma Gandhi with flesh and blood have walked on this soil. Einstein told, future generations would be surprised to know that a man like Mahatma Gandhi with flesh and blood have walked on this soil. Martin Luther King Jr. said, if humanity has to progress, Gandhi is inescapable, inevitable. If humanity has to progress, Gandhi is inevitable. So you have plenty of things about Mahatma Gandhi. But here there is a discussion. Gandhi, a fox or a hedgehog? Gandhi, a fox or a hedgehog? Fox means here who knows everything. Hedgehog means who knows one particular thing very much. Fox means here in this context who knows everything, many things. Hedgehog means who knows one particular thing in a great way. That's called hedgehog. Some say Gandhi was a conservative critic of modernity. Gandhi was a conservative critic of modernity. He does not like modernity. And he was opposed to economic and technical advancement. As you all know, Gandhi believed in self-sufficient villages. Gandhi believed in cottage industries. Gandhi believed in mass employment rather than mass production. Gandhi believed in simple technology. Gandhi believed in local level administration, decentralization, all those things. So Gandhi do not believe in modernity. Whereas some others say Gandhi was a man of spiritual truthfulness and democracy. Gandhi was a man of spiritual truthfulness and democratic action. They believe in that. Gandhi was a spiritualist. Gandhi wanted to bring values in everything. He wanted to integrate political pragmatism with ethical integrity. He wanted to integrate political pragmatism with ethical integrity. He does not want to woo by false promises, but he wanted to make people to get convinced by his personality. He has not used any techniques in politics, but he used his skills not to falsify people, but to create a difference in the mindsets. In fact, he was a man who brought us the freedom with the methods which everybody can accept, everybody can emulate. In such a way, Gandhi was greater than many human beings. He has such capacity to bring independence to a nation without bloodshed and violence. Such was the greatness of Gandhi, and not his as a human being but as a character. He is really we have to appreciate. And Albert Einstein also supported Gandhi in many respects. He spoke all these things. And Gandhi is of the article divided Gandhi into two characters. One is Gandhi as a politician, political thinker, and second is Ashramic Gandhi, ascetic Gandhi. You all know Sabarmati Ashram, who Gandhi left everything and secluded in the Sabarmati Ashram, all those things. So political pragmatism versus ethical integrity, both he combined. Ethics in politics, morality in politics. And Gandhi's My Experiments with Truth, you all know that. So all these things says Gandhi is relevant today more than yesterday. Gandhi is more relevant. This article is very important in ethics perspective, in essay perspective. 2019 is a year of Gandhi. 150th we are throughout the year we are celebrating, and next year essay or ethics, one will be based on this article. The language, the words and the content of the article is very important. Kindly have an essay on this. Make an essay on this. Keep this article pasted to your notes. Gandhi, a fox or a hedgehog. And the last article, usage of e-vehicles. E-vehicles are pollution free. Let us shift to E-vehicles. E-vehicles అనేవి పొల్యూషన్ తక్కువ ఉంటాయి. Let us go with E-vehicles. This was the article. So these are the important current affairs today.